It's your favorite L'chaim. No, that's not nice. 1 second. Managing the Soshi needs. And pulling up my monitor. I just gotta think about it. There it goes. Pardon my phone plugging in. Yeah, we're doing housing today. Exciting. Isn't this a lovely little neighborhood in Shirogane? Let me think about it for a minute.
Correct.
You want to introduce yourself before we invade your home?
Hi, I am Queen Buffcat. Queen of the Buff Cats.
You are.
I don't know which way your camera's facing.
I'm facing you right now.
Okay. Hello.
Crack your knuckles menacingly.
No, I raised my hand in greeting.
No, your character was like doing the idle animation, and that involves
no,
cracking your knuckles threateningly.
Not threat.
for some reason.
I have arthritis, thank you. Anyway, everyone please apply your RP walks as you enter the building.
That is slash on PC, like / on a PC on the number pad. If you're on PS4, just push the button really lightly and good luck.
Yeah. I'm also
I'm gonna go to the lobby first and show it off.
Okay, yeah. So what we're about to show you is apartment housing. So in order to acquire housing, it's an absolute nightmare. But
it sure is.
If you're in an FC or if you have money, you can get an apartment. So you can have like a private room in your FC's house that is the same size, or you can have an apartment in one of these apartment buildings. It's cheaper to have an FC room by like 200,000 gil.
Which, you know, after the omni-crafting boom of 2020 is less of a...
Is less money, yeah. But the other nice thing is that you can have an FC room and an apartment.
Yeah.
So you can have multiple spaces to decorate.
You
also need
explain
to be
why that's important to have multiple places. Sorry to interrupt. But explain why, like with item slots and stuff in particular.
Yes. So when you're decorating a space, you can only have a certain number of items in any given space. And that is determined by the size of the space. So like a small house, you can have 200 items. In a large or medium house, you can have 400 items. But the thing that sucks about that is large houses have the same number of item slots as as medium houses. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So large houses are actually much more difficult to decorate.
Yeah.
Without it looking very sparse. And I'm gonna go into more detail about that in a bit.
Yeah.
So if we go to my apartment, I've decorated this in the theme of it being like a YouTuber studio.
Oh, this
where
is
Queen
cute.
Buffcat does her glam videos and whatnot. So this is her little like YouTuber setup. She's a beauty guru.
Welcome to the stream, Gold. Thanks for being here.
Hey.
Yeah, we're just at my apartment right now.
Apartment stuff.
So this is my backdrop, my video camera, my lighting.
What is this particular furniture right here with all this thread and fabric on it? I want it.
That particular piece, I believe, is just called like a fabric rack or something like that.
I need an army of them for when I get my own spaces.
Yeah, and there's also this cupboard that has like rolls of fabric and stuff.
Yeah, and I need an entire room of nothing but the sewing
shelf
shit.
here with all the shelf here with all the costuming stuff on it is called the Mummer's Macalage.
Oh,
or
gotcha.
something like that. Or the Mummer's Wardrobe.
Gotcha.
Over here is where I have my guest videos and do unboxing. Unboxing videos.
Amazing.
Just a cozy place to answer my fan mail, you know. Over here we have the oh-so-professional green screen.
Oh, heck, I didn't realize that this was concave like that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, cool, right?
That is very cool. What is this, and how? That's very cool.
This is just, like, it's two partitions that I've clipped together to form this sort of...
Excuse me.
So it's a single partition that like curves
Gotcha.
to meet the floor, specifically for taking photos like this. But I've just put two of them
Gotcha.
90
that's very
degrees
cool.
from each other in a corner, so that it forms
That's
like
super
a corner version. And then over here is where I film bath bomb videos and do OnlyFans content.
I was gonna say sell your bath water like every good e-girl.
Every good gamer girl.
Every
exactly.
good e-girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is my apartment, and like everything's customizable, the walls, the floor, the ceiling light, which can we feature my ceiling light?
That is a very cool
favorite.
ceiling.
Is that not the best chandelier
You
you've
can
ever
change
seen?
up the actual ceiling itself too, right?
Yay, there's Miss Gold.
Hey.
The ceiling, no, that's the only thing you can't change, is the ceilings themselves.
Gotcha.
You can change the lights, but not the ceiling.
Gotcha.
The ceiling is determined by where your housing is from.
Gotcha. So this is the
So
Shirogane.
Yeah, this is the
ceiling.
Shirogane housing ceiling.
Where's Kare's apartment? Remind me. Is he here too, or is he
it's in the
Oh, okay.
It's in the mist. He's on, though. He's just AFK, so we can teleport to his apartment from his friend list.
Yeah. We're gonna go invade somebody's house so we can show off the different
styles of apartments, and then we'll get into bigger housing.
it doesn't give me a teleport.
Yeah, because teleporting to housing never gets the teleport.
That's bullshit.
Meh.
State
It would be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be, yeah. At least if you're in a party, yeah. Yeah, his is in. So, Cares is in top mast, which is the apartment buildings for the Mist, which is Limsa.
See it. Oh,
I like the lobby here.
Isn't that a lovely tower? Yeah, I'm gonna show off the lobby too, because the lobby's always a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I can't do
and
this
his
walking
apartment
bullshit
is number
anymore.
11.
Go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, I like this a lot. It kind of reminds me of like just how our house was decorated when I lived out in California, because everything, like my mom's big thing was lighthouses and like nautical things because we were close to the ocean. Let's see.
Ugh, I forgot how creepy his room is.
That's exactly why I wanted to showcase it, just because like you can get very creative with some of your decorations. Sometimes you get
It's like, oh, this is really nice. This is so great. And then you notice that, like, oh, the toilet is out in the middle of the floor. And also these guys.
I was gonna say, where are these Namazu? Yeah, look, there they are. You just kind of hang out
They move, which is unsettling.
a little bit. But yeah, we came here to show off the ceiling, which as you can see is a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is what the ceiling looks like in the mist. He's got a different chandelier up there. He's got
Excuse
stuff
me, I
on
have a
the
frog in my
walls.
throat today.
So yeah, you can really make the spaces feel different.
Mm-hmm.
You'll especially see that when we showcase Miss Gold's FC room.
Yeah, for sure.
It's quite impressive.
Oh yeah, my little tea house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or when we did free companies the last week? Yeah, last week it would have been.
Mhm.
We went to House Bippy with the Bippy Boys. Shout out
Yes,
Bippy Boys.
they
We
have
love
some
them.
really.
All of their rooms are themed.
Yeah.
And like some of them are extremely elaborate. Like they've done a really incredible job decorating their free company house.
Speaking of free company houses, do we want to go check out ours?
Yeah, today's gonna be another fairly short stream. Just because I work during the week, unfortunately, when I get home, you know, tired, cranky. But I enjoy showing this stuff off. So it all works out. And then we are doing something fun with the Band of Sometimes later this evening as well. So I don't want to like cut into that time either, because I still have some prep work I gotta do. Oh, there's Care.
Yeah. So our house, our FC house, is a large. So we've got like a lot more space in the front yard. We have more space in the house. There's upstairs, a main floor, and a downstairs. I believe mediums are the same size, except they only have the main floor and the downstairs. They don't have an upstairs.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, they have an upstairs. It's just the floor. It's just
Smaller
actually it's pretty
footprint.
small. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like when you just look at the large, and you just look at the open basement, it's humongous.
Yeah.
Where's our orchestrion? This is depressing.
Our orchestrion, yeah, it's over there. Do you want me to change it to papaya?
No, I got it.
All right, so I was the one who decorated our FC house for the most part, and it is decorated in the theme of very classic fantasy tavern. I wanted something that felt like an actual guild house. So we have the bar, we have seating. There's a little performance area here for bards. You can stand on the piano and the spotlight and sing. The piano, if you interact with it, it does actually play, which is cool. I guess technically it's a harpsichord. We have 2 in-rooms that are like exact reflections of each other.
Bars on the windows come at no extra charge for the night.
Yeah, exactly. No questions asked. And then, so the 2 rooms on either side are identical, and then the middle room is the honeymoon suite.
Just gonna peek in. See, exactly the same. Or close to it.
Yeah.
And this one's very, very romantic, with the
so romantic
villainess on the door or on the wall.
Look, she's pretty.
She is very pretty.
We also have a chocolate fountain. Let's not forget.
Oh yeah.
And some wine.
Let's go upstairs first.
Yeah. So coming up the stairs, we have like a nice display area with some trophies. And we have the very impressive
podium.
Yeah, the very impressive dining hall with the round table.
Am I tall yet?
No. You're the opposite of tall. So the interesting thing about this particular area where I'm standing is this is actually, in all other houses, an open air space to the floor below.
Yep.
All of these platforms that we're standing on, the handrails and the table and the fireplace, were glitched up here by myself and Miss Gold. So it's a term called floating, which essentially requires that you glitch items to make them float where they should not be placeable.
Do you clip them through something? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so you need 2 items in order to glitch an object. You need a stage panel, and you need one of these platforms that we're standing on.
Another stage panel,
to float this, to float this table up here, what I did was I placed a stage panel kind of so it was clipping through the middle-ish of the table. And then you have to place one of these floor panel, what are they called? Wooden lofts.
Okay.
You have to place one of these lofts so that it interferes with the hitbox of the table when you place it, and simultaneously hit the escape key. And
YouTube is a great resource for this.
Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube how to do floating. It does take practice. It's not easy. When you know how to do it.
And knock on wood that I haven't jinxed this, but I wonder if they're gonna patch that coming up.
I don't think they will, simply because
too many people rely on it. Yeah.
At this point, it's a feature as opposed to a bug.
We went the Bethesda
coming
route.
in here, we have a nice little library, nice and simple.
This remained largely unchanged as far as the aesthetic goes from when we had it previously.
Yeah, I left this room alone because it's just good. It's a solid, it's a library.
Every good house needs a library.
I didn't need to mess with it too much, and it fits pretty well.
Pardon me, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I have frog in my throat.
Yeah. Now, coming over here, there's another thing to know about housing. So there's a thing that they have in the game to stop you from going into someone's house and accidentally getting stuck. And that is, if you walk into an object for long enough, you will clip through it. And that's so that your character does not get stuck. So you can use it as a thing to make secret rooms.
If you looked at my mini map too, you could kind of see where it was.
Yeah.
Because normally this little strip on the right-hand side here is all anybody else can access.
Yeah. And this is the Witch's Workshop. If you look up, there's a little Etta Black Blossom
Aw, she's so cute.
Ghost floating up there. But yeah, this is the Witch's Workshop.
Is little Etta up there glitched as well?
Yes, she is floated there.
Nice.
So she's a plushie, and I floated her there.
So, we have workshops throughout the house as well.
Yeah,
like
so
up here is
this
come on.
little thing here can be used by alchemists, and it increases your crafting ability
Yeah.
by a little bit if you are below a certain level. And then up here on the left, we have the bathroom, which I love making bathrooms in this game. I don't know why. Oh, Miss Gold, sorry. But yeah, we got an actual little sink with running water, which I made this sink by taking a wash basin stand and clipping it through this cupboard. Those windows actually do produce light during certain times of the day.
It is almost 8 o'clock at night right now.
Yeah,
you can
so they won't be
turn the shower
producing
on
light
and off.
until the morning. Yeah, you can turn the shower on and off. The shower stand is also separate from the bathtub. I just clipped those two together. And this toilet is actually 2 seats that are clipped together. And we also have right here on the countertop the crystal bell that allows you to change your character's appearance.
That's where we put it.
Yeah. It's in the bathroom where you do your hair. Because you can do your hair and makeup with the esthetician.
That's how you look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Don't forget to turn the water off when you go out.
Yeah. And so that's the upstairs for a large house. And then the downstairs, what most people will do when they're decorating a large house is they will do things to decrease the footprint of the house. And that is so that you can still have a very full feel to the place.
Yep.
Without it feeling empty, you know?
So, like, if you look on my map here, and we'll kind of go through it.
Yeah, it's a very large space, but I've only used a small amount of it.
Yeah, and that helps save on those item slots, which that's the thing I hope they change, is if it's a large house,
really
it
hope
should
they
have
increase.
more item slots, which...
Yeah, the problem is load. It's so many items for the PS4 to load
I
in.
know.
And that's why they've kept it the way it is, but...
Yeah, but yep,
so
more,
this is our kitchen.
More crafting stuff, too. This is the cooking stove, which is good for culinarians. The NPCs that you can hire for your house will, like, sell you things, they'll repair your gear, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and then over here we have our cellar. Oh no, we have an Ariman infestation. Please, adventurer, can you kill them?
Can we clip through these walls at all?
Yes, you can. It's easiest if you stand in the corner.
Yep, but yeah, see, this is all just empty space, because we just don't,
Yeah.
like, there's not enough item slots to do much more with it.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, this place is pretty under on item slots. I did not need to use. But it was also like, I got to the point of making the basement, and then I was like, you know what, it feels finished. I'm not going to mess with it.
That's fair.
So, like, I could place more items, but... And I have added a few little things, like I added a Moogle plushie on the counter and stuff like that, because our FC is Moogle management.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna explore this briefly.
Oh yes.
Company
so these
workshop.
are where the free company.
I was gonna do company workshop real quick just to show it off.
Oh yeah. Okay, sure.
Because you get this in housing. Miss Gold, I never did understand what this was all for.
That's for the submarine ventures.
But what do the submarines do?
It's like retainer ventures.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you have access to it?
Yeah, I should. I mean, I've never used it before.
Yeah, so it's like retainers. You can level them up.
Oh, okay.
You can give them gear, and then you can send them on voyages.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. And I assume they bring back crafting materials?
Yeah, mostly crafting materials.
Gotcha.
Some minions.
Oh, that's cool.
Some housing items. You know, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
You make them through the fabrication station here. And this is where a lot of things you could only make with a free company. It's just housing exterior airships, submersibles.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to make an aetherial wheel, really. For before 5.3 for the
oh yeah.
for the FC buffs.
Gotcha.
for like the grade 3 FC bus.
When you do get around to it, come to my FC room first. I'm waiting.
So yeah, this is where you see additional chambers. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
And you can see you can leave a little message. So like my room says my room is called the throne room because I'm Queen Buffcat, and it says bow upon entering.
Little horse font shrine.
Yes.
I always like the 10 flower rugs to make a straight flower rug.
Yes. It was worth it. So this throne is floated up here.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a pain in the ass.
But it looks so good. I'm gonna sit in the chair.
I love the flowers and all the greenery and stuff.
I got all the tribute and stuff, and then underneath the throne there is a secret pillow fort.
Nice.
So if you clip through the platform and then sit on the ground, you can kind of see into the little...
Oh yeah, I do have to sit, don't I? Let's see.
Yeah. Here, I'll get out of here so you have room to view it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and there's a fish tank too. Hello, fishy. Yeah, that's real cool. But yeah, like the whole point of this is just to show off how creative people can get with their personal housing.
Yeah, there's also things in housing. There was one in my apartment, and then there's one here in my room. There's little guest books you can leave. So people can leave comments and say, like, if they liked your room, they can leave a like on your room. We have one for the FC house as well. So yeah, you can leave a little comment. Oh, this Ixion horn is a trophy I got from the Ixion Fate.
Nice.
You can turn it on and off. It's like a lamp.
We are running a little bit short on time before our other Band of Sometimes feature tonight. Gold, did you want to show off your room as well, or do we want to just head straight to your private place?
We could just walk through the room real quick.
Okay. The nice thing is that you can go to
It's cozy.
specific private chambers really easily.
Yeah.
I like this room a lot.
It's so good. And the
it's
ambient
very
noise
pretty.
is excellent. The little crickets. And then don't forget to look up, Crow, outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing here is too complicated. There's some floating items, but nothing too complex.
But yeah, if you look up, those are all floated rugs to make a cloud sky,
Nice.
which is incredible.
Yeah, you can't just look up and outside and see a roof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That just breaks the immersion.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really
It's just a nice
well-made.
I
beautiful
like
tea
small
here.
spaces.
This
Yeah,
is
you can do
beautiful,
a lot
though.
of really creative stuff with just a small amount of space.
Yeah, this turned out really nicely.
Like the small spaces are almost easier to do something cool with than the big spaces.
Yeah.
Big spaces lead to too many options.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame it's 11 o'clock at night in game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the light coming in is phenomenal.
We'll show it off sometime during the day. Like, we weren't running low on time right now.
You want to teleport straight to the private house?
Oh, yeah, we probably could.
Yeah.
Oh, crud, I left the room. I can't do it anymore.
Quick run through.
It is possible to teleport directly to the estates, like the apartments, the personal housing of anybody on your friend list, by the way. Does that cost to do? I forget.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't think it was much, though. So yeah, this is just the front lawn, and like, look how pretty this is. Ooh, the rainbow's new.
Yeah, that's the Sephiroth tree.
That's very pretty.
This entry does look best at night. So
Mhm.
give and take.
Yeah, our timing was good.
I love these lanterns.
Yeah, it just worked out
those
that
are
way.
good trees. My favorite part is the retainer bodyguards.
Yeah. With the deal with it shades.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's head in. Alright, what do you want to show off first? Because there's a lot to see here.
Ugh, yeah, I mean, we did shrink down the floor plan, so this is the main floor, and it's just this entry garden here. We could do downstairs first because the garden really just goes straight there. You know, it's that's the scene. That's
Yeah,
the
so this
transition.
river flows down the stairs.
I love that tunnel.
Yeah, the greenery tunnel is a stroke of genius. And then you come out into the underwater VIP lounge.
Going down under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Please don't get me kicked off of Twitch for copyright infringement.
Listen, if I sounded good enough for Disney to give a shit.
Disney gives a shit about all of their copyrights, though. Like, Disney is fanatic about it.
Yeah, so this stage is made up of a coral on the background, the floating jellyfish lamps, this table that I'm standing on, and then there's a rug under the table that you can activate that does this bubble effect. And like those corals behind me are on the market board, minimum 3.5 million a pop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's our flex right there.
Yeah, that's our big flex. Also, all of these jellyfish lamps are around 400k each.
They're very pretty, though. Like, I really like the
Oh,
ambient
yeah,
effect
they make
of this
the
room.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite parts is just sitting on these back couches and then looking through the tank.
Yeah, like you can angle your camera so you're inside the tank.
And the forced perspective through the tank.
There, we got a fish in the shot.
The hue.
Yeah, this turned out very, very well.
It's a little tight in this hallway here, but I think
Honestly,
that's
I think
okay.
it adds to the
Yeah,
reveal.
I think that's okay.
It kind of adds to the reveal a little more. It feels like you're building up to a surprise.
Yeah,
Also,
it's like,
the
what is
noise
this?
is made
I
by
can't
these
see.
rugs.
Yeah, the squish squish.
The squish squish. That's what good pussy sounds like.
Oh, Liz, come on. I'm on a stream right now.
I know, I'm sorry, but it's a vibe.
Gross.
This is the flex spot for people to take photos.
Oh yes.
How much, just this one spot, like how much do you think ballpark you spent on just the G-pose spot? G-pose
I
area.
don't know, maybe $1 million.
Oh, it's not bad. Like that's less
These
than
items are
expected.
way cheaper than the undersea items.
Yeah.
I think the carpets are like 200 to 300k. So yeah,
Okay.
maybe a little bit more than $1 million.
Gotcha. Less than I expected, actually.
Yeah, not cheap still.
Yeah. Yeah, this all turned out very nicely. So where to next?
Why don't we go see the bath?
Sure.
So there's a little shower for you to rinse off before entering the bath.
The pile of clothing is intriguing.
The small clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the underwear basically. We were working on this for how long?
Couple weeks, I think. Couple weeks.
A
at
couple
least.
weeks. Like a good solid like few days of game time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all turned out extremely nicely. I really like these windows in here. It brings a lot of natural looking light in here.
Yeah.
Once
Also-
once yeah.
I was just gonna say, unlike our FC house, this house is maxed on item slots.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like we had to cut things a lot
Mm-hmm.
and add and cut and add and cut.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this room became a lot better when we did the black walls
Mhm.
to
No, I
maintain
agree.
the theme, and then the additional lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not too much light.
yeah, the lighting saved it a lot.
Yep. No, I agree. This turned out extremely nicely.
Also, we have the little sunken treasure in the bathtub
Oh
too,
yeah,
to
the little
carry,
treasure
carry
chest.
through the theme.
Yeah, this room actually enabled us to like save item slots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Really, that was the main purpose for me. Was like, okay, we need a space, but that doesn't take up like a crazy amount of item slots.
yeah.
Like
This
like
little
our
lantern in the doorway here, that's floated too.
yeah, because the garden is a lot, the downstairs is a lot,
lantern?
and then the tavern area is like ridiculous item slot.
Mm-hmm. Liz, what lantern?
In the doorway here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so that's floated there as well.
Gotcha. I love that lantern. It's so cute.
Yeah, with the chocobo.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I loved it so much. I got like 12 of them.
Yeah.
You know, something on every
So
table.
I'll show the outdoor seating first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So heading into our main venue,
Yeah, this is pretty much like
patio
the.
seating, looking out onto the garden.
What would you say? This is like the.
The main event,
Like the patio,
like,
maybe.
Yeah, the main.
the main bar.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a really beautiful bar with a dance floor and a performance space.
Oh, excuse me. You should swap to. Let me turn effects on. Hang on.
Oh, you want me to dance for you?
I want you to do
Oh, wow. You can really dance.
do improv.
Yep.
Like throw improv.
Do you have effects on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so if you watch the lights on the stage,
It's
we
right here.
discovered that improv and a lot of other dancer abilities actually amplify the light.
Oh, I need to repair. I really hope Volkendo's not watching. That's an
Like-
upsetting amount of damage.
So does like technical step, like if you'll see like the lights will flare every time I do one of the steps.
Yeah, it's some of the battle effects. You have to have them turned on to get the full effect. But some of the battle effects do mesh really nicely with some of the lighting here.
Yeah, this is a very cool little detail. And then we also have a backstage area with a little makeup kit and stuff for performers to get ready. And yeah, that's the backstage. The green room. Haha.
And then there's a jump puzzle, isn't there?
No?
Yeah? Across the wall here?
No. Oh, I mean, sort of. There's some pillars you can jump to. Oop, I missed. It's hard to do it with walk on.
Yeah, I can't do it with walk on.
Yeah, you don't move fast enough.
Nope.
But yeah, you can, there we go. I'm on. Hacker voice. I'm in.
You can go all the way over.
Yeah. Nope, no I can't. I lack the skill.
I was gonna say, I've watched Care do it.
I know you can. I'm saying I lack the skill.
Hey, I made it. Ah, crud.
Yeah.
I flew too close to the sun. Yeah, that's housing. Like I said, today was going to be a shorter stream anyway because we're doing something with our fellows in the Band of Sometimes. That's on BOS Dance on Twitch, yes?
Yes. It will also be hosted here, so you can follow the link.
Let's
Right, Crow?
see. Yes, I'm gonna disconnect my broadcast from here, but I'm also gonna host it here as well when we get started. But I will let our person in charge of that project introduce it at the time. In about 10 minutes or so, you think?
Yeah.
Or do we need longer to get finished getting set up?
10 minutes. I'm
Okay.
sure they're already set up.
Yep. So yeah, head on over to BOS Dance, where we will be also joined with our favorite L'chaim, or my fellows in the Band of Sometimes Network. Look for Fiddlestacks on YouTube. Follow me at Crowdaliva on Twitter, and I will see everybody in a few minutes for.
One announcement.
Oh yeah.
Kids can't wait.
Oh yeah.
So,
thank you. Please click the blue and white extra life button above the chat box. It will be here when I host our stream from our stream in a few minutes. It's such a good cause. They're about to do Tabletop Appreciation Weekend next month as well. That is relevant to what we're about to get started doing. When we hit $500 in donations, we'll be doing another giveaway. Big giveaway, 5 whole winners. So please click that button. Contribute anything that you can. If you can't, check out Twitter. I'll be doing charity notifications, giveaways, stream announcements. That's where all that information can be found. When we hit 1,000, we'll be doing a group punishment. What are we calling it? Cinderdrift Brutal?
Cinderdrift Brutal.
Yeah.
Which is, we will be running the Cinderdrift Extreme Trial, which is a very, very difficult trial in this game.
I still haven't
while
cleared it.
Eating extremely spicy hot peppers every single time we die.
Yeah, well, we start out with a hot pepper, and then every time one of us dies, I think we're gonna hash the rules out probably this weekend, just to make sure we have it all on paper. But like, I assume it's like, if I die, I eat a pepper. If you die, you eat a pepper. If Volkendo dies, he eats. I'm not gonna eat a pepper every time one of you dies. That's too much.
No. But every time one of us dies, that person must eat more of.
And we'll hash out the details this weekend. We'll sit down and make it a thing.
Or gain, the gain being money for charity for kids.
Yes. But yes, please, by all means. Every penny goes to KU Pediatrics right here in Kansas City. It is a whole network of hospitals full of kids that need that money so desperately. They don't pay a penny for their treatment for some really life-threatening diseases. Can you please? Thank you. I'm still zoomed in because you told me it was boring to be zoomed out.
It is.
So yeah, I cannot encourage people enough to consider donating to this cause. It's such a great organization, such a great cause. And on that note, thank you for the reminder. I'm also gonna drop L'chaim. Oops, helps if I spell it correctly.
L-A-H-A-Y-E-M.
And that should drop that. There we go, into our chat box. And then...
Yep.
Social, and YouTube. And all of those links are available in the chat box right now. And I will see everybody in a few minutes over on BOS Dance. Thanks for joining us for housing. Tomorrow is, I believe... Tomorrow should be Sightseeing and Vistas, which we are going to...
breeze over very quickly because it's boring.
Well, we're not going to do a whole lot with the actual sightseeing stuff, but I want to bring Karen to talk about environment design. Because some of the environments are really, really incredible to look at. Yeah. Oh no, tomorrow is flying and swimming. Okay. Flying and swimming.
Well, that's relevant too.
Yeah. So I'll be on an alt showing part of that process as well. And then I'll show off the maps that you can get to increase your movement speed. So yeah, please join me tomorrow for swimming and flying. And also, ideally, I'll be able to rope Karen to helping out with environment talk those couple days. But, for now, head on over to BOS Dance for some exclusive Band of Sometimes content. I'll see everybody in a few minutes.